That is a winner's bracket matchup, and they have already played one map. Nomad 2 was played, and El Dupa barely clinching out a win on that by about 100k points. As we get into the next pick, which is Nomad 6, and hey, look at that, we're just immediately getting into it. As I said, El Dupa, Seed 2, definitely the favored team on paper. Banana Bread having some relatively good tournament players on their own, though. Razorfruit, Jackson, Non-Cycle, just as an example for Nomad 6 in here. But going to have to put up quite the fight in order to beat such people such as Ikoro and Utami. And joining me for this match, by the way, welcome, Doomsday. My voice is dead.
Hey, what's up? I'm here to save your throat just a little bit, I guess.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Not a problem, not a problem. I've been saving for like 2 months. This is my first cast in a while, but it's good to be back.
The OG, the man himself from the United Kingdom. Yeah. Pretty solid start for El Dupa for now. Decatan, the only combo break. Kriller does trade it out, but we're going to be getting into more of the speed sections here. And Razorfruit, Decadent going to be dropping as well. And Kriller, okay, never mind. Kriller didn't break, actually. That was just a Bancho bug.
Thanks, Bancho. And first pick on the Nomad 6, though. I'll take it. El Dupa picked this one, given the players they have and the way they're going off on this right now. 4-way. Near enough. Near enough a 4-way there.
Yeah, Rafa's the only one notably below 97%. Utami now just dropping below 97%, but the accuracy on the side of El Dupa is kind of ridiculous, to put it very lightly at this point. Utami will be caught off guard by that fast repeat slider, but it's just not going to matter because the team consistency of El Dupa on this is just out of this world. Like, there's nothing you can do about this.
It's the rhythm players here. Kriller and Ikoro going off. Non-Cycle's having a good shot himself, though. You know, solid 96 FC, but well, was. It is what it is.
Oh, yeah, you had to say something about it, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the casting desk, Doomsday.
That's not like I never left, mate. Oh, man. Look at this score, by the way. Kriller and Ikoro, well, that's just what they do, isn't it? That's just what they do. Look at those accuracies.
Rafis as well with the FC, 750k because of the bad accuracy, but an FC is an FC. And Utami with a 600k. That is actually a very nuts team score. Over 3.2 million on that map. That is probably not going to be beaten by any of the other teams remaining, I think, at this point.
Well, plenty of games to go yet, but it'll be a shocker if that's beaten. That's El Dupa are going to be some of the best players on maps like that throughout the tournament. They're going to be hard to beat. There's those bans coming in.
Yeah, the bans were already also established. Hidden 2 ban from Banana Bread makes sense based off of the players on El Dupa. You have Utami, Ikoro, and Kriller just off those rosters alone. That's already kind of crazy. And you also have Shigetora. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, he's just chilling. In case you need him.
I don't know if he's online right now, but he is indeed chilling on this team. And Hard Rock 1 ban from El Dupa, just not wanting to deal with the aim gap. Makes sense. Will be Banana Bread to pick next. Going to be Nomad 4, the tech-oriented Nomad in the Nomad pool.
Tech is the word for this. I mean, we saw it in the last game. This one's pretty crazy. I don't know if it's just me.
No,
this one's got a few things going on.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the harder maps in the pool, I'd say. For a team with the skill cap of El Dupa, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference, but Banana Bread, I'm a lot more interested in seeing how they would perform on this overall.
Well, did play this one last week. A few, 400, 500k scores across the board. So it's sort of in the middle of the road, I'd say. A brave pick into El Dupa, but we'll see. It's their pick. Then you have the slider streams in tournament on Full V2, and you're in for a treat. There's a few of those in this. Low spaced, but they are there.
I was saying the roster that we're probably going to be seeing for quite a lot of these maps: Utami, Ikoro, Kriller in for El Dupa, Pinkus coming in for Banana Bread, Non-Psych 1 Razor Fruit staying in. We're seeing what their last player is.
Waiting on Decatan, perhaps sneaking in that fourth spot. We played last week. Can't see why he wouldn't want to play this one. Busy sneaking the plane in solo before joining in. We'll check the sliders out one sec. There he is.
Michny going to be the last player for El Dupa. Swapping in here.
Well, Michny is your 4 on a no mod 4. Really ain't very long this, so.
Yeah, a 2-minute map on this one. 2 notable diff spikes on this with a free combo section around the middle of the map. So if you can hold combo through the beginning, you're pretty well set at the very least to get a 500k score on this map. We'll see if any of these players can do that.
I'm curious to see the accuracies on the side of El Dupa again for something like this. Accuracy is such a nasty one on this, regardless of the combo. You can combo a game with a 95, 96, but accuracies are hard enough as well as its own thing here.
I think it's going to be the first drop on that stream pattern there. That is quite a lot harder to hit than you might think, to be honest. As we get into the next stream pattern here, there goes Michny and Decadent. Pinkus once again, still combo advantage in favor of El Dupa during the first breakdown section here.
3 FCs to 1. 3 FCs
make
to
that none.
I'm so sorry. Non-cycle again, though.
And just like that, I'm kind of questioning this pick from Banana Bread. This is not looking too good for them. Meanwhile, on the side of El Dupa, 3 FCs, one of which is, or actually, never mind, not anymore, but 2 of which are above 97%. And Michny has recovered fairly nicely as well. Kriller going to be dropping the FC, but there's just no combo on the side of Banana Bread to really counter that.
I did mention it was a brave pick on paper. I'm sure they had the plans in mind, but it hasn't worked out at all.
600k score gap already. Ikoro and Utami still holding the FCs, even with their nice recovery from Decadent and Pinkus. It's just not going to matter. Ikoro finally going to be dropping the FC, but Utami going to be holding through the finish line. At this point, it is already too far gone. 3-0 start for El Dupa in this matchup.
There's Kriller going in again. Oh, not Kriller, so Utami going in. Yeah, it's a dodgy start here for Banana Bread. Going for the speculative picks at the start, I suppose. Some of these maybe more contested picks. But it hasn't gone their way. See if they have anything saved up. We're going to have to stem something here because it's next pick to El Dupa too. To make it a 4-0 possibly. Hopefully we'll see some power picks from Banana Bread for their next block. El Dupa with a really good start. And some of the individual players doing what they do. Multiple FCs already.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to just see the tech abuse continue here. We'll probably be seeing Hidden 3 is my guess for the next pick. Hidden 1 is also a possibility. I think that would also work out well for El Dupa, but Hidden 3 is just it is there, and considering you won No Mod 4 and No Mod 6, you might as well just go for it. You have some of the best hidden players on your team. You have Utami, Koro already in. Kriller is definitely a notable name in the hidden scene as well. Might as well just go for it. Either that, or you could go for more of the gimmicky rhythm maps. Free Mod 3 is open, after all.
I need to pick at for sure. The Free Mod 3 would be a good choice. You could expect maybe 2 or even 3 hiddens given the players they have, so they wouldn't have to rely on the high OD on a map like Free Mod 3, right? Just chuck on more hiddens and it's, you know, preference mod for some of these guys. Oh no!
It's going to be getting into the speed, actually. DT2.
Speed's right. Mash buttons. Was it 243 BPM this is?
Actually, 240 on this one. Quite a few long bursts as well. Some actually reaching about 24 notes, I think, is the longest one on this, but yeah, definitely a speed test. More akin to what you see in No Mod 5. No Mod 5 and DT2 sharing obvious parallels between their skill sets tested. We'll be seeing that tested now for El Dupa.
It's very similar to the No Mod 5 in this pool. This one's got a few more longer streams though. Yeah, actual No Mod 5 is more about short bursts, but it is very similar. Mapped by Satellite, so, you know, Satellite and Double Time, they're more iconic duo.
If you're an OG player, you know that you know these things.
Yeah, it's just
you can look up Satellite maps, and I'm pretty sure every single ranked map Satellite has is a Senya map.
I can't even think of one that isn't. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure it does exist out there, but it's just buried in balls of Senya. I don't know, it just works.
And I actually hate to break it to you, but out of the 30 ranked sets that Satellite has, not a single one of them is not Senya.
Wait, really? What?
Yes.
Did I dream that? I thought there was like another Toho tune or something.
Nope, they are all Senya. He did guest diff on stuff that isn't Senya, but all of his ranked sets are entirely Senya.
Oh, she needs more Senya.
God bless Satellite for giving us Senya, and every single DT2 tournament pick as a result.
If it's not DT1, it's DT2. This is very DT2. And as you'd expect, there aren't going to be many teams that won't want to play a DT2. Deckerton with the act at the start though, just warming into it. The rest of his team's got his back though.
Raphis as well going to be trading this with Decadent, so combo is equal, just the accuracy advantage on the side of El Dupa in the early stages of this map here.
Ooh, Raphis there with the miss-aim on the stream.
Grandpa is not having a fun time right now.
Yeah, Deckerton's coming back now, so it's going to start swinging slowly.
There goes the lead, and just like that, it's gone. Just Legend and Deckerton going to be dropping. Kriller does trade it, but it's enough to get the score lead back, at the very least, to El Dupa, and with Raphis building up his combo once again, going to be just barely enough for them to hold on for now. And Jackson with the unfortunate slap kick at the very end of that burst there.
It's breaking up pretty much nothing, holding the act as well, and there's the last FC for Banana Bread. That's all their combo god.
That was the most unfortunate slider break that Jackson could have gotten there, and now it is Utami and Malteser holding on to the FCs, looking to solidify their 4th point on the board here.
No pressure at this point to finish it off. Oh, Malteser with the break, slipping in for this one, but hey, he's doing his job. the speed gamer. That's gonna be another one for Utami, though. A big
Congratulations
win in
to
the end, but
Utami.
close. Well done. Have a gold star. Now, real talk though, really good start there for El Dupa. Banking the speed game, it was close, but they always tend to be. But Banana Bread hanging in there for a bit. But in the mid game, just dropping 2-1 missed scores on their side. That's how it goes sometimes from Jackson and Legend.
Second phase of bans coming out here.
The Banana Bread, take your pick. There's definitely a few very good bans. I think they should be looking at a possible hidden 3 ban. Really.
Yeah, that is definitely the most likely ban I'd think Banana Bread would go for here. I could also just opt to ban stuff like DT4 if they don't want to go for that, but I think they'd probably have a better chance at that in comparison to Hidden 3. We've seen Hidden 3 in a few matchups already, and I mean, it can go either way, really, because even if you are confident on that map, you can just full miss the entire ending and drop like 500k. And that might actually be why they're leaving it up. Hidden 1 is the ban instead.
I suppose Hidden 3, it's flow aim hidden, so you can be fine, and then all of a sudden you are not fine at the end. Hidden 1 is a far safer pick, with it being the AR9 aim. Be a safer pick for El Dupa, I'd say, yeah. I can get behind that one.
And Nomad 1 banned out from El Dupa, so the only aim map remaining, DT1. Goodbye, aim. It was nice knowing you.
No aim allowed. Poor Razor Fruit. Got that Nomad 1 FC last week. You're gonna have to wait for this one, though.
Up next, Hard Rock 2. Coming out for Banana Bread, the CS 6.5 precision pick in the pool. Relatively straightforward map, nothing too much to say on this. A few fast sliders that might throw you off guard, but other than that, pretty generic and straightforward.
Yeah, it's mildly techy, but I suppose with it being Captain 1, that just comes with the territory. So you have the odd little cut here and there, some minor SVs here and there, but yeah, this is going to be pretty comfortable stuff for the Hard Rock players at least. It does suit a lot of Banana Bread's team well. He had some good scores on the Hard Rock 2 last week. This is definitely a solid pick for them. As also gets away from some of those hidden players' strengths, I suppose, on El Dupa.
I'm seeing Michny, Tommy, Malteser, and Rafis in for this.
It's not quite the same as the last map. Krilla not in for this. Instead, it's Michny. Versatile player. Mostly the same, though. I think as far as in this head-to-head, maps like this would be a good shot for Banana Bread to steal some points back, and they really need to win this. This is massively important for them because El Dupa have a lot to pick still for their next pick.
And they need to get a point on the board stat.
Let's kick it off.
Early stages of the map, Michny and Razor Fruit going to be trading drops. Razor Fruit actually struggling quite a bit on this map. Decadent also dropping a slider break, as well as Jackson. Already not off to a really good start for Banana Bread, as 3 FCs remain on the side of El Dupa. Make that 2.
But accuracies, though. Banana Bread have the ACK. El Dupa are combo gaming a little bit.
I'd say a bit more than a little bit. 2 FCs to now none, with Pincus dropping, but the accuracy is keeping them at the very least somewhat in the game right now, but the constant combo drops It's just not going to be helping them at all.
Inaccuracies are recovering as well now for dupa. After they've settled a little bit now, finding that comfortable flow. It's on Utami again, who's had a really good last few maps. Malteser too. Really good form, and it's all on them.
Rafis is going to be dropping just before the break here, so not all hope is lost if Utami and Malteser find some unfortunate slider breaks during this section, for example. Again, not going to be caught off guard by those. Never mind. I was hoping maybe one of them would be, but not going to happen, unfortunately.
Still going to have to keep the wits about them now for this next big drop, because everyone's recovered on banana bread. And there goes Malteser. Hang on.
It's going to take a bit more than that, especially with Pincus and Jackson dropping shortly afterwards. I think Utami needed to drop right now in order for Banana Bread to have a chance at this. And unfortunately, Utami is just playing crazy right now. Not really much you can do about that.
He's just not missing. He's on a streak at this point.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Only has missed on Nomad 2 and Nomad 6, the first two maps. Otherwise, now looking to solidify a 3-in-a-row FC streak. And there is that.
Another one. Add another one for Utami. Excellent stuff here. Malteser as well with the backup there, and Michny with the nice recovery to the second half there for his team, ending it pretty comfortably. Deckerton with a nice combo at the end as well. 700 combo to the end for Banana Bread. But man, that's a rough one. It's dupa's pick. It's match point. And well, they have choices for it.
Yeah, they could go for pretty much anything remaining in the pool. He could go with how Utami is playing. Nomad 3 would be a good pick. Nomad 5 would be a good pick. Any double time would be a good pick. You could pretty much do anything, but it will be the hidden 3 that we were talking about earlier.
I was tempted to say it, but I didn't want to jinx it. I do want to see what the state of this is like. Yeah, really good pick for dupa, but you mentioned it earlier, right? This map can be fine, but you can just chain miss and lose all of your score, regardless of who you are. Then again, dupa do have a Koro, so... Well, we'll see, we'll see. This one's quite volatile, though.
Yeah, anything on this map is possible. Quite literally. You could be the most comfortable hidden player of all time and still end up chain missing on this, just because it is... There is that much of a diff spike. Very end of the map here. Seeing Legend Oz come in on the side of Banana Bread. I believe the first time we're seeing him in for a map here. Meanwhile, on the side of dupa, the death roster for Hidden of Itami Ikoro Kriller coming in. No Shigetora. I believe he's sleeping right now, but... When 3 of your 4 players are still, like, some of the most insane hidden players of all time to ever touch this game, that is scary.
That's not what you want to see going into something like this. I mean, Legend joining in for this one, he's definitely the hidden guy for this team.
Oh, Akalabet actually going to be coming in, nice.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was offline as well, but he will be joining us for the last map at the very least. Or, well, assuming this is the last map.
It's not going to be the last map. Banana Bread.
Just based on how things have went so far.
Yeah, this is... If Banana Bread can take this, that's a massive scalp. But I just say anything can happen. But dupa definitely going for a power pick to wrap this game up. We'll see how it goes, though. It's a winner's bracket matchup, this. No one's going out just yet. But the winner's bracket awaits.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's repeating. dupa haven't dropped a point yet in the tournament, but there's a first time for everything. really
there
short,
goes
this.
Utami on the back of that repeat slider.
It begins. Here we
It
go.
begins. It's beginning not as difficult as the ending, granted, so we're not going to see as many chain misses during this section, but Non-Cycle having a bit of a struggle for this beginning section here. Razor Fruit as well, dropping at the tail end of that section. It's going to be giving pretty massive combo advantage to El Dupa in the early stages of the map here. Actually, might already be over at this point, I'm not going to lie. Just because this section is a free combo up until 500k, and it's going to take chain misses from El Dupa at this point in order for them to really shift that score line at this point.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all. It's Pincus alone.
And there goes Pincus.
Well, never mind then. The stops and starts.
Akalubit will be dropping at the little funny pattern there, but Koro and... Okay, goodbye, Kriller, never mind. And here's the funny part.
So one FC, or two FCs. No, not one FC. One almost FC. For Utami.
A surprising amount of people are comboing this section. Like, I am actually kind of surprised that this many people are not having that many difficulties with this section. Like, we have only seen... Okay, well, there we go. Now the chain misses start to happen. Too bad Akoro exists, and that's game.
Nearly missed the last slider there, I think. Actually, I don't know if he slider broke it, but... I mean, who cares at this point? The guy's got over 1 million points on this. Ridiculous play on the ending. Look at the accuracies across the board for El Dupa. Barely a chain miss to be seen. And that's GG. It's a 6-0 sweep. El Dupa still haven't lost a point yet, and they are still looking extremely strong. And they move on in the winner's bracket. And I believe their next matchup is something else too.
Yeah, their next matchup is going to be up against very cool in the semifinals. The one of these super teams in the tournament. At this point, we're getting into the only teams remaining in the winner's bracket are essentially super teams. So any winner's bracket match is going to go either way, really. That is going to do it for now.